I sat one night and I said, okay, so I'm going to talk about my experiences and little bit, what to bring change in classical dancing. Because when one of her colleagues sent me a mail with all the dancers and all their pictures, I wasn't blown away with them. They were pretty alright. I mean, I didn't, it didn't give me a second. I kept changing the pictures after every 1 second. So they were pretty mundane, pretty normal, nothing extraordinary about them. So I'm going to talk about these 3 things. Low budget shoots. So I still do them. I prefer doing them because A, it helps me. You save a lot of money. So when I started out, and I still do it, my first shoot costed me around 500 rupees. Yeah. And I'll show you the picture. This was the picture which I did with not even 500 rupees, 300 rupees. Because I used my bed sheet and I used my friends and natural light, everything. So with classical dancers, what I can tell you is that if you can't afford a high-end photographer, what you can do is you can ask your friends who are into photography and you can tell them, okay, if you have a vision particularly, so you can tell them, okay, this is the vision I have. If you can bring it, then please let me know about it. And because there are a lot of shops and rental places that give you cameras on rent. So if you have a budget around 3,000 rupees or 4,000 or even less than that, you can call them up and they can give you lenses and cameras for a day. If you want to hire a high-end camera, suppose a 5D Mark II or a 5D Mark III, it'll cost you around 1,000 rupees a day, a camera. And if you want a lens with it, it costs you a 50mm lens will cost you around 300 rupees, 1.8. So if you want a lens with more depth of field, it'll cost you around 500 to 600 rupees. So you can, tell your friends, okay, yeah, this is I can fund you with the camera equipment. So, but please shoot it for me. And second thing is the makeup artist. I mean, everyone over here is so pretty and you guys do your own makeup half of the time. If you can't afford a makeup artist, you can do it on your own. And you can click pictures in a very different way. I don't mind, I hate shooting in the studio and I hate lights. I'm so sorry. I'm more of a natural light person.
Yeah, so you like natural lights?
Yeah,
you don't like
artificial lights. So what I do is, don't shoot it around noon. I mean, it depends on what day you're shooting. So, around 6 o'clock is really good. Find a nice location. Suppose different locations, it helps a lot. So what I've seen with everyone is that you guys shoot in studios a lot of time. So find different locations. So if you're in Bombay, if you're traveling, go to a beach and do a beach shoot instead. So it's very different. No one would, okay, a classical dancer is shooting on the beach. That is so different. Or if you're in the mountains, go on the highest peak and take a portrait of yourself. So do something like that. Or completely extraordinary. Because the natural light in the hills is very different compared to natural light over here. I went bizarre. I went on a trip. And I kept on shooting. I did not want to come back. So my mom was like, come, let's go. I'm like, oh, can we stay for 2 more days? So, find different location. It'll help you a lot. And second is, okay, these are all taken in natural light. So experiment a lot. Do a different kind of a portrait. Do a portrait with nothing, like no makeup. And then do it, okay, this got into my head. Do a transition. Start with with no makeup at all. Then click a picture of, you're putting on an eyeliner. Then click that picture. Then, make a collage out of it. Do a very different kind of an approach. And post it online. Yes, post it online. A lot of people say don't use hashtags, but use hashtag because they help a lot. It'll help you expand your own horizon. And other people, they actually click on hashtags and see it. So, you can go and check out if you're on Instagram, hashtag dance, hashtag classical dancers. So you can click and you can take ideas from those and how they're, bringing change. So experiment a lot with natural light. And if in evening you can, this was taken around 4:30 in the evening. So see where the sun is setting and, find a location. Because what I do is, this picture was taken in a regular park, a normal small park where there was no one. So I took my friends along. This was around 12 in the afternoon. So I was standing on the tree. My camera would be here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's at the bottom. So I was standing on the tree and I just told my friends to just sleep. So experiment. If you want to take a group shot, take a group shot like this, or something more natural, and or something like this. This was taken in a park in Bombay. It was completely crowded. I told my model to I don't know. I have an obsession with them closing their eyes. So I just tell everyone to just sleep off because then they become more comfortable. Yes, being comfortable is very important. If you hire a photographer, make sure you connect with them first. Otherwise, the shoot, it won't work out. And the settings and everything is shot in natural light. Go into the pool, do an underwater shoot. You do something extraordinary. Just don't sit there and go in a studio and get yourself. I personally feel very claustrophobic if I'm in a studio. I'm not at my best. I tell my clients, if you want me, hire me for natural lighting, otherwise please hire someone else. So everything is taken in natural light. So something like this, you can experiment, go in between the flowers, go Bollywood, do something like this. This was also completely natural light. This is no makeup. My model got really scared when I told her that I mostly photograph my model without any makeup on. So they get really scared because of it. I don't know why. Because I think they look more beautiful without the makeup. So experiment with that. This is also without makeup. So experiment with light a lot. Shadows. Shadows aren't bad. Let me tell you that. So do one thing. Suppose if there's a light like this, get something with, get a net or something like that, because then it breaks the light and you get a different portrait altogether. So do something like that. Or stand in between where there are a lot of shadows and light. I think I'll have a picture. Wait. No, I don't have a picture. Sorry, that one. I deleted it. So do a shoot with kids, a kid classical dancer and or someone your age. Do something like that. Do something different, which will attract people even more. So for posters, you can put those pictures instead of a normal studio photograph. So do something like that. And use colors. You get a lot of color bombs right now in India. I used to order them from online, like from Amazon. You can order them, but then they'll charge you extra for customs and everything. So you get color bombs here. Get them, experiment something like this, dance around, do something different. Yeah, I'm so sorry, I'm sick, so I can't talk much. Yeah, and in the end, have fun. Of course, that's the biggest thing. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Any questions? Questions? Yeah, please.